everyone, my name is badboy23. Welcome to the TechSec channel.
So me, I'm Obi-Wan, and we will start the game.
So mercilessly continue the
Okay,
Doki Doki literature club. So
let's start. We are going to make a poem. So we are choosing some words.
philosophy. Yes.
Okay, we will choose horror.
Uh, climax.
With
Anxiety.
anxiety.
Oh, I think getting good. Uncontrollable. Tenacious.
Okay, so we will put
She like hard work, so inconverse word. Yes.
okay,
So what can it be? Tranquil will be you. Smile will be you. Pain will be
empty.
vicious, empty. Looking empty,
I don't know.
empty.
Oh, so we one.
Five.
Oh
Oh.
man.
Extra zero, extra wait. This one. What?
Oh no, now we are
Uh,
going bad, Nigel. Oh no.
wait. Disoriented. Yes.
Okay. Death. Oh,
You like death?
tragedy.
Where? Ah, tragedy.
Oh no, we are
Wait.
losing our.
Uh, strawberry winner.
No, she likes her.
She like talking, so Papa will be for you. Joy, nature, mouse, and the existence.
Okay,
Yes.
so we will machine.
Uh, melancholy.
Okay, it's pink.
Massacre.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So
You
we'll
know, I'm kind of scared right now.
we'll talk about extreme.
Yeah, she like extreme. So what? Intellectual,
Okay,
frightening. This, what is this word?
this song. I don't know exactly.
Yes! Mm, contamination, probably. It's a long word.
No, means inside.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
High five. Yeah.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the unusual scenes greet me.
Hi, Han.
So, yo, sorry. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Hee hee. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the little things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Sorry.
Eh, why that all of a sudden?
No reason really. I just wanted to look at it.
Ah,
Sorry nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the flash and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only two small coins fall out. Stupid. I knew it. I can see right through you, sorry.
that's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conventionally forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that's only leave the one option.
What? I didn't. I don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Suri suddenly giggles.
Huh?
I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face is in her book as always.
Ah, I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. You really tell her to let me borrow some money. But don't get me involved like that, Theory. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little thing like that, you suffering is a fair enough retribution. But,
Mm,
oh, ah, did I just? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Uh, ha ha ha. I feel like when you speak your mind, it doesn't have happen much, but it's a fun side of you. But there's no way you could think that. You were right through. I did something bad and now I have to accept my retribution. That's still coming from you, Sally. I guess there a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hee hee.
don't let her fool you. Sorry, knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you would not have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I have to treat Natsuki to make them. Oh,
Come on, give me more credit than that, sorry.
hehe. Ow. The fuck? Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Saori in her face and trembles onto the desk.
Hello? What was? Eh? A cookie! Now I'm hungry.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Saori glanced around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution?
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked. Ha ha ha. I was just gonna give it to you. But when I hear you blab about the cupcakes, it was totally worth seeing your reaction through haha. Natsuki, so that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Saori hugs the cookie. Just, just eat it. Saori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Good.
Saori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bite my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, you look really good. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Because, what?
because
Because can't be chosen. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you share this one with me. Hee hee.
Saori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Saori's of her.
Huh?
Saori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful Saori trots away to safety. Huri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can't you tell Seoi? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica is not in the clubroom.
Eh? Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late? That oh, you're what?
Yeah, I haven't ever.
Eh? That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a haha, I wouldn't be surprised. She probably more desirable than all of us combined. Hee that's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm supposed. Sorry, I'm super sorry. What?
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Oh, Monica chose the job over her boyfriend after all. Okay, you're also strong-willed boyfriend. What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glanced at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Ah, well, my last period today was suddenly hard. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Haha, that made no sense to you. You would have heard the bell at least. I must not have heard it since I'm practicing piano. Yeah, I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. What's so cool? You should play something for us, Monica. That's
Monica looks at me.
maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yeah.
That
Huh?
sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, huh?
Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love to change the chance of sharing what I'm doing.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not, not really. I choose to leave one out Sauri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Saori somehow already finished her entire cooking. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into her closet. Hey Yuri!
Huh? Ah,
Ah,
okay.
I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt.
I know. I was kind of just waiting for you.
Ah, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if we make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there is one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention your for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her, her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind of.
My hand, sorry. Hi. Can you hold this for a second?
Sure,
Yuri's hand.
Yuri's hand me the water pitcher and also fetch an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I will go get some water.
She walks past me and set the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking man- mannerisms.
Wait. Just in case. Are we going to see something there?
No, I don't. No,
Be ready in case there is
especially
some
because
picture.
of her long legs, Yuri's appears elegant and
See?
methodical.
Long legs. Be careful. There will be some picture of the. Okay. May I have your water, please? Thanks. I will be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah,
Where are you two off to? Uh, oh,
well, just Yuri was going to make some tea soon. I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We are just feeding the water pincher.
okay. So yeah, just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? But
But
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Ooh. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve half in the club activities? Uh,
um, my mouth drops.
I, I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Hmm. Then let go, Hal.
Ah, Fury quickly exits the room and I follow.
Oh, now you're ashamed.
Once in the halfway, she suddenly put her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Fury,
I just something about the way she said that. It made me feel irritated. What's wrong with me?
no, Fury. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
How,
Ah,
how come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me?
because
Come on.
Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody is perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always simply simplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
Ah, no. Would you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you said. Uh,
Hurry lifts her head.
I, I really like being friend with you.
Ah ha ha. Thanks, Hurry. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm good. I'm doing my best to help Hurry feel better. Anyway,
Yeah. Shall we go?
yeah, Hurry and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom.
Do you like oolong tea? There is oolong tea.
Ah, yeah. Anyway, anything is fine.
Very well.
You reset the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I should I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case, you will only be even more impressed.
Ah, perhaps I will. Curie fetch the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even started humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed, I was doing it without thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turned out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who are around anyway.
Ah, that's great, Hurry. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worried about me. It's very endearing, enjoyable.
But Hurry was not kinding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Hurry pour a cup of tea for each of us.
I'll have another request. Don't you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Ah, what's that? Why
Well,
that?
we are going to see. We are going to see. It's a little bit easier for my back. I can read with my back against the wall. I can read with my back against the wall rather than be bending over at my desk.
Ah, sorry, I don't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fading regularly. So do I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's mostly likely because of my you get it. Ah, my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
yes. I have terrible posture. So what? So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hiding from sourways candies rather. I think it since it go well with the tea. Hurry and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides, as if in sync. We assume the same reading position as last time, each holding, except this time. Ah, my hand! Our bodies were even closer to each other.
Can I see too well? I don't see too well.
Ah, Hurry slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Hurry was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Hurry hands me my ticket. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I ended up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh, that's going dangerous. Meanwhile, okay.
What did you do?
Meanwhile, Hillary has not noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. Uh, After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrap. You can have as much as you want.
Ah, that's okay. I'm not taking it.
Oh, are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get stronger on the page.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I will hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course. Damn. I was. I can't see the thing.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any order of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Okay, that's going then more dangerous. Well, in that case, Harry is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it onto my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Harry. She does not even look anyway from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth.
Like that?
Okay, yeah. Just like that, Hurry closes her lips over it. Hurry's expression suddenly breaks.
Did, did I just.
Hurry looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Huh? Ah?
Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Ah, that's. Well. Just let me. That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah.
Are we going to see? want to say.
That's all it was.
Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. Okay, I never take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. Okay, that's romantic.
We are going to go into bed. Bonzo. Da.
How did it even come to this?
Sitting down, reading book.
Yuri does not avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath.
You
Okay.
should probably look in the book. Focus on the book. Don't focus on the.
I raise my arm.
Ah,
Like before, who reports her lips. But it's different this time. It takes the chocolate and places it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
we are going into it. Oh, come on. Okay, everyone.
Uh,
Ah,
Yuri jerks back.
I was having a moment here. It's time to share poem. You can help me put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks. First, you read?
She spell is abruptly broken.
I will. I will take care of the cat.
Yeah,
You.
Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up.
Let's do it, Monaka, Yumi, Natsuki, and Sayori. Down to earth. Because anyway, we
Okay,
will need to choose.
Nika.
Monica. Hi
Hi.
again, Hal. How the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I will take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you will come up with a masterpiece.
Ha ha ha. I would not count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for me today?
Sure, here you go.
Um,
I give my poem to Monica.
Alright, this one is good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in your writing style?
Mm, I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poem is the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she pick up a pen.
I notice that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I tried. You know what's going on in that head of hers. I hope you don't.
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself, but still defending her like that. I must be pretty in, you must be pretty into her.
Ah, you completely misunderstood.
Haha, calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, already, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
where are you? I guess just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The color with. Can you read?
Save me, the colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard board on a turntable, like playing a violin on a pizza crust.
An
A,
endless
a
poem.
pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless.
Okay, this one is. Lord me.
This is a poem about life and life.
Wait. Lord me. So apparently it's a poem the poem of meaningless. Lord me. Why is they are here?
I don't know, it's the end of the poem, I think. Hmm.
Lord. I thought I was getting into something. Lord me. We haven't said a single thing. Okay.
It's even more abstract than your last one.
Haha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of things I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on my paper, choosing where and how the space you words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the line really short make it feel like they're trying to speak over us.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell that what it's about for.
Haha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with a reader. So to put it that way, not even poem is about something. Anyway, here is Monica writing tips of the day. Sometimes you will find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. The fuck? You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this thing even about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Wait a second. Just be sure.
You're
Hmm. Hey, wait. Let's go to you. The game kind of prepare for fall. Yeah. Let's see what you written for today. Da, 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 da.
Shuri stared at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Did you like it?
Ah, this one even better than yesterday. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imaginary.
You were visibly swallowed.
Even her hands appear sweetie.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Hurry breaths and corrects her fault. I know that Hurry likes to think before she picks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It's probably sound really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just made me really happy.
You saying you never shared your writing before? Hurry nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Hurry nods. Ugh, even your close friends?
That, that, that.
Hurry does not respond to that.
She doesn't have any friends.
I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's really. Oh my god.
The record. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a neon raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave a raccoon a piece of bread. My my subconscious,
Subconscious.
well aware of the
Consequence.
consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The untiring beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, a
And
urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects but much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistened in the eyes of my raccoon friends. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoons become excited, and perhaps I'm really projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to follow me. You could stay, but we're gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry
more and more frequently.
more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood. Classic, classic lal, lal alvium, alvunium
Go, just go.
conditioning. I slice the bread and
And
I feel myself again. Okay, this is a poem on uh, she is with an animal, and this animal wanted more and more bread.
what? She cut herself.
Okay,
No, seriously, this is what I get from the poem. The raccoon is basically like an animal, so in a thing that a human will never do. The guilty pleasure of cutting the bread means that she's cutting her hand. That's my opinion, by the way. Because when she wrote the first poem, she was not talking about the ghost, but about something else. So that's my get from it. And reading this kind of changed my mind. That's my feeling about the poem.
okay.
She cut herself.
Me,
You're good.
it's between it is a relationship between her and a pet, her pet. Yes, she must have a pet. Don't know.
Or maybe
So let's
she.
continue.
Huh? I was a little more daring with this one, Frankie said. Vanessa.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's it's a bit closer to my preference writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express feeling
Mm,
imagery and convey emotional through them. Yeah,
yeah, if I take it as at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to introduce my new, more unusual hobbies. It's the sort of thing I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them
Why do you keep them to yourself?
because they are embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that? Well,
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and something make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you are a good listener. You're good at a lot of things, writing, listening. There's really aren't many people like you. Al. That's
But
exaggerate. Oops.
but that's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you too, thanks for that.
It's it's nothing really. Fury smiles sincerely at me. Sincerely. For just a moment, her
Timidness.
timidness seems to disappear. That's okay.
And I like your last one better.
Ah, really?
Yeah, well, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one, but you're really not good enough for what I feel flat. It feels flat.
That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring to this all out.
I mean, I always like poem but aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy and add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to a point. You always head over here for all of this creative nonsense, but I see right through the BS, ah, making you making you read look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I
I
guess.
guess but one way to look at it.
Well, anyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figure that out, right?
Uh,
Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Let me read. I can read this one. You read poem, I can't read. My little spider. Now, Amy likes spiders. You know what I hear about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Itchy, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friendly with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I hear her sing my favorite love song every time she sings the
chorus.
chorus. My heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friendly with her. Seriously. One time I hurt my legs really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. Like she likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talk about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she had other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keep it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world will be better without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. That's right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday.
Yesterday was way too short. Wait, now when I think about it, we don't even care about her poem.
Yeah, it's too short.
Okay, let's go. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. You hate spiders. I doubt I have to explain it. You're going to explain it anyway. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree, but the subject of my poem is about ignorance check.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone in my class doesn't matter. I can be about anything. My word is to be easy and related to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobbies or a guilty pleasure. Sometime that you're afraid of if people can find out. They make fun of you and think less of you. But that just make people stupid. Who care what someone like, and long as they are not hurting anyone and it make them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others and liking weird things.
Hmm, that's funny. You rewrote about something similar today.
Uh, did you see you?
Yeah, she said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I did not really get it, but she said something similar to you. But people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, you're pretty weird, so I couldn't doubt that she had some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. You know something about her.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And you only made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learning her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like convincing emotion is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that? I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, but so look forward to it. Okay, apparently it's theory.
Yeah, probably.
What you call it? Okay, theory. My waifu. Apparently we are going to use this everyone. Oh, it's like this one had. It has some nice feeling in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday?
mm, lengthy. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Hehe.
That's not very helpful, you know?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it's made me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole things. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Uh, why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. Hmm. I guess I like happy poem. Wait, sometimes I like sad poem too. Yeah, we kind of choose sad things like depression, suicide, I think.
Hmm.
Sometimes a little bit both. There's a word for that, right? what the world is looking for at the speed. Yeah, I like things but are happy and things but are sad. Happy and sad.
Happy.
Oops.
I can't see you licking something sad. Sorry.
Well, I like happy bubbles. But sometimes when I have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give a rain cloud a little edge and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sorry, that's unexpected poetic.
Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feeling after all. Thanks, Harry. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Butters. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kitten. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my buttercups. I does not feel like time escape elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open it and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my butter that much? I frantically pulled them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each of every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed
Sup-
supposed to the
Supposed to be
supposed
to
to
be
be
mine.
for my friend who aren't smiling. They're all shooting, blending, pleading, sometime something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, this poem is very impressive. It talk about her relationship with her friends. We can trust friends. We always discover friends, meet friends.
For now, what I get is I don't understand
Holy
anything.
crap! Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I'm gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I think too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Thanks. I was meaning to express myself like you. It even helped me understand my own feeling a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yay! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. The fuck?
Ha 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 ha. Don't get ahead of yourself. Saris always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Okay, everyone, we are all done reading each other poem right. I have something extra planned today, so if anyone could come sit at the front table of the room. It's about the festival. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? I don't know, like we can put together some anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We are going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and have designed some
Pamphlets.
pamphlets we can give our during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we are actually doing to be going doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We are going to be performing with Monica. Yeah, you're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we are also going to let anyone else come up and recite poem too. So we put in on all the posters in case anyone want to prepare ahead of time. Hee hee.
Sorry was being coloring a poster holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, Joe, it doesn't have bad idea. But I did sign up for this. You know, there's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree to with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Hurry shake her head in fear.
Guys, no, sorry. I understand where they coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poem with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot of it's a lot to ask for them to receive their poem with loud to the whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We are the only one responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the most people who perform, the better will be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feeling, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire to inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know I know we all do, and if all wait of making a speech, it take a standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting the poem. Then I know you can do it. Dot, 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 dot. Yes, pray for me.
Matsuka and Huvi remain silent. Saori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Saori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe that. Dot, dot, dot.
It looks like Natsuki does not have any argument left.